Hello, it's Phil Thatch with SEC Football Forecast, and we're here with another preseason quick picks video, and we're going to do one of these for all 14 teams in the Southeastern Conference, but today we're focusing on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. First, let's take a look at how they did in 2022, courtesy of FBschedules.com. They were 8-4 in the regular season, and they won their bowl game that they qualified for to be 9-4 overall. They were 4-4 in the SEC. They had wins at home against Texas A&M, Arkansas, and Auburn, and they beat Ole Miss on the road. Those were their 4 conference wins. In between the last game of the season last year and their bowl game, Mississippi State's head coach passed away, and they promoted their defensive coordinator, Zach Arnett, to the head coaching job. Zach won his first game as a head coach in the ReliaQuest Bowl over Illinois 19-10. Here's what Mississippi State has to look forward to in 2023. The Bulldogs start their season against Southeast Louisiana at beautiful Davis Wade Stadium at Scott Field. This should be an easy game for the Bulldogs. I think they'll win this one. It's another home game in Week 2 for Mississippi State. This time they face Arizona, and I think they'll win that one as well. In Week 3, it's another home game for Mississippi State. This time it's a conference game against LSU. The Tigers are coming to town, and I think Mississippi State will lose this ball game for sure. In Week 4, it's finally time for the Bulldogs to hit the road, and they head to South Carolina to face the Gamecocks in another conference game. I think South Carolina is going to be pretty good this year, and I think they should easily beat Mississippi State in this game. In Week 5, it's another home game, but this will be the most difficult home game of the year for Mississippi State. Alabama's coming to town, and I think they should easily beat the Bulldogs. Finally, after 3 straight conference losses, it's an easy non-conference game for Mississippi State against Western Michigan. I think they win this one. In Week 7, Mississippi State gets a bye week to rest up before they head to Razorback Stadium the following week to face Arkansas. I think Arkansas wins this game at home without too much difficulty. In Week 9, it's another difficult conference game on the road for the Bulldogs. This time they head to beautiful Jordan-Hare Stadium to face the Auburn Tigers. I think they'll lose this ball game. In Week 10, the Kentucky Wildcats come to town. I think this will be yet another difficult conference game for the Bulldogs, and just like that, the Bulldogs are 0-6 in conference play. In Week 11, the struggling Bulldogs head to Texas A&M to play the Aggies on Kyle Field. And the Aggies are struggling this year as well, but I do think they'll beat Mississippi State. Finally, in Week 12, an easy week for the Bulldogs as Southern Miss comes to town. This non-conference game should be an easy win for Mississippi State. Back to conference play in Week 13. This time the Ole Miss Rebels come to town. Lane Kiffin, I think, will be looking for his 9th win of the season, and I don't think he's going to get it. A big confidence-building win to close the season for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. So there you have it, my full season 2023 picks for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. I've got them at 5-7 overall, no bowl game, 1-7 in the conference. DraftKings shows them at 6.5 wins, so I don't think as much of them this year as DraftKings does. So I don't know, maybe a couple of those losses or maybe one of those losses that I have marked could be a win, but the way I see it, they're 5-7. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I got right, what you think I got wrong, and how many wins do you think Mississippi State will get this year. Be sure to take a moment and reach down and hit the thumbs up button. That really helps me out. And if you want to see some more of these quick picks videos, make sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching. So long from SEC Football Forecast.